Hello students, welcome to the lecture series of fluid mechanics. Myself, Dhruv Patel. In today's lecture, you will learn about impact of jet and hydraulic turbines. So let us see the course content of impact of jet. So first of all, we have to learn force exerted by stationary plate. Stationary plate means plate can be vertical, plate can be inclined, and plate can be curved also. Then force exerted by moving flat and curved plate. Then maximum efficiency for series of flat plate and maximum efficiency for series of curved plate. At the end, we will solve some example based on above topics, right? So let us see first theory, impact of jet and impulse momentum equation. So what do you mean by impact of jet? So first of all, any type of a stream coming out of the any nozzle with the high velocity, the shape of the nozzle is like this converging shape. So area is reducing. With the reducing area, velocity is but obviously increasing. So if the any type of a fluid coming out from the nozzle with the high velocity, which is known as a jet, and if that jet implies on any turbine blade, that is known as impact of jet. Clear? So particularly in the impact of jet, velocity factor are there because in the impact of jet, velocity are very high because of nozzle effect. So what do you mean by impulse momentum equation? So as per Newton's second law, you know about it, force is equal to mass into acceleration. So we can write F is equal to mass m into for acceleration dv by dt, right? So F is equal to m into dv by dt. Let us take mass is a constant, then we can also write F is equal to d by dt into mv, right? So mass into velocity, that is known as momentum capital M. So that means force F is equal to d capital M by dt. So that is called as a impulse momentum equation. So according to it, net force F is equal to rate of change of momentum. That is known as impulse momentum equation. In this chapter, we have to find out force exerted by jet on various types of plates. So here it is a flow chart regarding to this chapter. First one is fixed type of plate and second one is moving type of plates. In real day-to-day life, the plate is but obviously moving, but we have to learn fixed case for ideal purpose. So first of all, we will learn fixed case for flat vertical blade, then curve blade, but impact of jet at a center. Then curve plate, but impact at tangentially, which is symmetrical plate. Then curve plate, impact at tangentially, but unsymmetrical plate. And last one is inclined plate. This is all the five cases are for the fixed plates. Now in the moving cases, first one is flat vertical blade, second one is curve blade, and third one is inclined blade. Here, so we have to learn 5 plus 3, total 8 number of theories and their examples in this chapter. Now let us understand first theory of this chapter, force exerted by jet on fixed vertical plate at a center. So here as shown in this sketch, fixed vertical plate is there. From the one pipe, one nozzle is connected for the jet. Next one is jet is coming out of the pipe and impact at a center for the fixed vertical plate, right? We have to derive force exerted by this jet on this plate. So first of all, according to impulse momentum equation, we know about it. Force is equal to rate of change of momentum. So what do you mean by rate of change of momentum? That means initial momentum minus final momentum divided by time. Clear? So then initial momentum. So momentum will be mass into initial velocity minus final momentum, that means mass into final velocity divided by time. So here mass by time is taken as a constant. So initial velocity minus final velocity. So mass by time, that is known as mass flow rate. Remember student, here mass by time, that is mass flow rate. We can write mass flow rate, that means rho a v. So let us derive SI unit of mass flow rate. So here mass by time is equal to rho a v. That means for rho kg per meter cube density, area will be in meter square. For velocity, it will be in meter per second. So your meter cube get cancelled. So kg per second, that is known as mass flow rate. So instead of mass flow rate, we can write rho A V. Now initial velocity, that means velocity of jet before striking of this plate. So that means velocity of jet before striking of this plate, that means here it is V. So V minus velocity of jet after striking of plate in this direction. In X direction, there is no velocity after striking of plate. That means final velocity will be 0. So our equation will be rho AV square for simple flat vertical plate. Clear? Let us solve an example here. Find the force exerted by jet of water with the 75 mm diameter. So here diameter D is equal to 75 mm. So we have to convert all the data in SI unit. So first of all, divide by 1000, that means 0.075 meter implies normally on a fixed flat plate. This is the case, fixed and flat plate with velocity 20 meter per second. So velocity, that means 20 meter per second. Calculate the force exerted by jet on a fixed plate. As we have derived earlier, force in x direction is equal to rho AV square. Rho for water is 1000, area for circular plate, circular jet pi by 4 d square, and velocity is already given. So our force will be 1766.8 Newton. Clear, students? Now next theory, force by jet on a fixed curve plate but at a center, and plate is symmetrical. So as shown in this sketch, fixed curve plate is here which is symmetrical about x-axis. Now here from the pipe one jet is coming, so velocity of the jet is v. After striking the plate, the jet will move in this direction, so that is final velocity of the jet. If this angle with respect to this direction is theta, then we can divide this component into two segments. Nearer to theta, that is known as v cos theta, and opposite to theta, that is known as v sin theta. So here, according to impulse momentum equation, force in the x direction, that means we can directly write that force is equal to mass flow rate into change in velocity. Clear? So force is equal to mass flow rate into change in velocity in that particular direction. That means we have to take v1x minus v2x. v1x is equal to velocity of the jet before striking the blade, and v2x is equal to velocity of the jet after striking the blade. Then first of all, let us find v1x and v2x. So from the sketch here, v1x, velocity of the jet before striking the blade, is v. So v1x is equal to v, and velocity of the jet after striking the blade is v cos theta. But this velocity component is going in the left hand side, so we have to take minus. So it is minus v cos theta. Let us put our value in main equation. So here fx is equal to rho av, that is mass flow rate, and v1x is v, equations minus v cos theta, that means rho a v plus v cos theta. If we take v as a common, so rho a v square 1 plus cos theta. This is force exerted by jet in x direction. For force exerted jet in y direction, so remember students, mass flow rate into change in velocity in that particular direction, that means v1y minus v2y. So from the sketch, let us understand what do you mean by v1y and v2y. So from the sketch, v1y, before the striking there is no velocity in the y direction, so before the striking 0, and after striking there is velocity v sin theta which is going in upward direction, so we have to take this component as a plus. So v1y is equal to 0 and v2y is equal to plus v sin theta, right? So let us put this value, v1y is equal to 0 and v2y is equal to plus v sin theta. That means Fy is equal to mass flow rate rho a v bracket 0 minus v sin theta. That means minus rho a v square sin theta. So that is it for the symmetrical blade which is curved and jet is impact on center, right? So let us take another case. Force exerted by jet on a fixed curve plate which is symmetrical, but jet is impact from the tangential direction. So jet is impact from the tangential direction. So as shown in this sketch, jet is coming from here. So here is a v velocity. Here velocity of jet is impact on the blade with theta angle. So there is two components of inlet velocity, nearer to theta, that is v cos theta, and opposite to theta, that means v sin theta, right? After the impact, velocity is going to this direction. So there is two components again, v cos theta and v sin theta, right? So we have to find fx and fy both in this case. So first of all, fx means mass flow rate into change in velocity in x direction. That means v1x minus v2x. Here we are putting equations directly. So remember students, here fx is equal to mass flow rate into change in velocity in x direction. Here mass flow rate is rho a v. Now from the sketch, find out v1x. So from the sketch, velocity of the jet before impact the blade, so at here and in x direction, so x direction v cos theta in right hand side, so plus v cos theta, then equations minus, and v2x velocity of the jet after striking the blade in x direction, that means in left hand side, so minus v cos theta. So here we take minus v cos theta. So here minus minus plus, so rho a v cos theta plus v cos theta. So we can also write 2 into rho a v square cos theta. This is our fx value. Now let us find fy value. So for fy, directly mass flow rate, that means rho a v into v1y. Here v1y, that means before striking y direction velocity, so v sine theta. So before striking y direction velocity, v sine theta, minus after striking y direction velocity is also v sine theta. So minus v sine theta. Clear? So here minus sine theta is equal to 0. So whole fy will be 0. Clear? Now let us solve fourth case. Force exerted by jet on fixed curve plate tangentially, but the blade is unsymmetrical. So what do you mean by blade unsymmetrical? So it is not similar from the x-axis, means here is angle theta and here is angle phi, right? In symmetrical case, in both the side angle will be theta, but in unsymmetrical case, one side angle is theta and outer side angle will be phi, right? So here notation, one side angle is theta and outer side angle is phi. From the two components, let us find first of all v1x, v1y, v2x, v2y. It will be used in later on. So first of all v1x, x direction component before striking, that means v cos theta. So here v1x is equal to v cos theta. Then v1y, y direction component before striking v sin theta. So here it is v sin theta. Then two components for after striking, so v2x, x direction component after striking. So here after striking v cos phi, remember this here unsymmetrical, so blade angle is phi here, so v cos phi, but it is in the left hand side direction, so minus v cos phi. Now v2y, y direction component after striking the jet, so v sin phi, and it is in a upward direction, so it will be as a positive, so v sin phi. Let us take equation of fx and fy. So fx is equal to mass flow rate, that means rho av v1x minus v2x. We have already find out value of v1x and v2x, so let us put it here, rho av v cos theta minus v cos theta. So here rho a v cos theta plus v cos phi, so is equal to rho a v square cos theta plus cos phi. Remember student, here blade is unsymmetrical, so for inlet side angle is theta and for outlet side angle is phi. Let us take fy, mass flow rate rho av v1y minus v2y, that means rho av in v1y we have already find out v sin theta minus v2y v sin phi. That means let us take v as a common, so rho a v square sin theta minus sin phi. Here, so here it is the four cases for the fixed plate. Let us revise it again. So first case will be center of the plate, but plate is flat and vertical. Second case, the plate or blade is curved but jet is impact on center. Third case, the blade is curved but jet is impact from the tangentially but blade is symmetrical. And last one is the blade is unsymmetrical and jet is impact from tangentially direction. Clear students? Here you don't have to mug up all these equations. You just have to remember basic sketch, and whenever example comes, you can derive equation by the simple equation, mass flow rate into change in velocity. So you don't need to mug up all the equations.